everybody, this is Captain Dennis with SqualusMarine.com. We're here with John Stella from Scubapro, and one of the most important pieces of equipment when you're diving is a regulator. And if you know me, like anybody else does, I don't really take very good care of my equipment, and my Scubapro regs just keep taking a beating, and they just keep working and working and working. So we're here with John. He's going to talk a little bit about some regulators that Scubapro is offering, and a little bit about what Scubapro's got going on.
Okay.
So over to you, John.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, thanks. You know, Scubapro has been around since 1963, and we are really a regulator company. In fact, we just had a big celebration. We've sold over 3.65 million regulators.
A lot of regulators.
So there's a lot of Scubapro regulators out there. And one of our premier regulators over the last 16 years has been the Mark 25 S600.
Okay.
And that regulator has set the standard for breathability for many, many years. In fact, it's the most popular regulator sold in the world over $500.
Mark 25?
Mark 25
okay.
S600.
Yep.
So, our engineers were challenged to come up with a better product.
Okay.
And they said, can't do it. No way can we do it. Well, they've outdone themselves this time around, and the timing is right, because the molding on the 600, the mold is getting old. It's over 16 years old. Mm-hmm. So we really had to come up with something to replace it over the next couple of years. So we've got it, and it's called the Mark 25 S620TI. Now, as you can see, it's a little bit smaller. Mm-hmm. It's much lighter as well, because it is smaller. And we actually got this baby to breathe 37% better.
Wow.
Not only on the inhalation effort, but on the exhaust capability as well.
Okay.
This is a brand new exhaust tee. As a diver, at depth, you use more energy to exhaust the regulator than you do to inhale.
Oh, yeah, makes sense, yeah.
And the reason is that the gas gets thick. Mm-hmm. At 140 feet, it's probably like molasses.
Right.
So now, this new manifold has enabled the air to escape much more efficiently and rapidly. Okay. It's a new exhaust tee. So combine that with the titanium air barrel. The titanium air barrel has lessened the effort it takes to open and close the valve.
Okay.
So now you're looking at a regulator that's probably the easiest breathing regulator on the market today.
And again, what was this model again?
It's called the S620TI.
Okay, for titanium.
And it's out there now and selling extremely well.
Okay, great.
Now, one of our most popular regulators,
I'll take that.
over the last 5 years has been what we call the A700. And Scubapro's roots came from the development of an all-metal second stage. Okay. In fact, that's what made Scubapro famous back in the 70s. They had what's called a Mark 10 with a solid brass second stage, chrome second stage. So now we perfected it by coming out with what we call the A700. This is an all-metal second stage, and as you can see, it has an inhalation effort knob and a pre-dive setting. So when you set this to dive, it turns the coaxial air director right into the diver's mouth.
Okay.
So you have no obstructions at all. Very, very nice, smooth regulator. You see, it's got a solid brass cover. This is handmade. There are over 200 soldering points on this regulator. Just an amazing piece of equipment.
Yep.
For those that want an all-metal second stage, you cannot beat it. Cannot beat it. And so that we've been selling that for the last 6 years now. Now there's been a big development in BCs from Scubapro this year. This is what's called the Hydros Pro. And the Hydros Pro is like no other BC on the market today. Every other BC manufacturer makes their BC with what's called CMT method, which is cut, measure, trim. Fabric, foam. As you can see, this BC is 3D injection molded.
Yeah, wow.
So the backpack, all the harness system is 3D Momprene.
Wow.
Goes in and out of the water at the same weight.
Huh.
It's impervious to any salt water.
Yeah.
It doesn't absorb any water either, so it dries very quickly. Now, you see the back plate? That actually has a flex point right in here. Maybe you can see that. So when you put this on, this flex point does that.
Oh wow, okay.
So it wraps around your shoulder. If you look at someone trying on a BC and look at their shoulder blade, you can see a space right through it. You don't get that with this.
It's more like form fitting almost.
It's form fitting.
Yeah.
It's gel.
Yeah.
Now, this is set in the kit up position. Do you notice this? So when I'm getting into this on the boat, my strap is already set so I can slide my arm through. And this is what was called kit up. For storage, you just snap that down.
Wow.
This comes with our exclusive, where is it? Somebody took it off. Oh, here it is. It's here. This is our exclusive Super Cinch.
Oh, I see.
It's the best system on the market. So you lock your tank band in place so it will not slip. Has trim pockets as well.
Does it have to be a knife, or could it be like a
And
cutter?
this is weight integrated. This is really a 2-in-1 BC. You can strip off the weight integration and go to a harness system as well.
Okay.
There are little tabs right here that you can snap open and add more of a harness system like a tech setup.
Yep. And Scubapro sells harnesses too?
Yes, we do.
Yep, awesome.
So, the other nice feature with this is a two-stage air cell. As you inflate this air cell, these 3 bungees control it and keep it nice and tight.
Low profile.
Right.
Yeah.
Until you hit 25 pounds, and then it opens up to a full air cell.
Yep.
To give you an additional 40. Well, plus up to 40 pounds of lift. So there's a lot of features on this unit, and I suggest you take a real hard look at this when looking for a BC.
It looks great, and it looks like it would be great for like people who travel, because it doesn't look like it weighs very much. And with all that dry material, it's less weight in your bag when you're on an airplane.
Exactly. It wraps up into a very small package. It actually comes with its own carry-on bag.
Oh, great. Well, then you're all set to travel.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to us here at Beneath the Sea.
My pleasure.
And we'll check you out. And
all right.
keep using Scubapro.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.